So this is the third edition of our weekly China marketing news. It's going to be me, Tate, Nara, and Lawrence, my colleagues. And here we go. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Chinese Valentines stuff here. Now this one we're going to talk about for a while because there's a lot going on here, and it's kind of an interesting cultural phenomenon. Now I don't know that much about Chinese Valentine's Day because I haven't celebrated it with my wife, even though she's Chinese. We've done Western Valentine's Day. We haven't really done Chinese Valentine's Day. So this is going to be kind of new to me. I'm going to hear about it from you two.
Okay, so actually in China, we have a lot of festivals every year. So as you said, the Western Valentine's Day is on 14th of February every year. But for Chinese Valentine's Day, it is not a certain date. Because for Chinese Valentine's Day, we go through them by the Lunar New Year. So every year, it is not a certain date. Sometimes on August and sometimes on beginning of the September. So by seeing that, I think there is a link, Teddy. You can click on that. You can see that Chinese TV, they are hosting a special show on Chinese Valentine's Day. Yeah, actually,
Right.
What is quite fun in here is if you go through the play view, you can see that they actually use the emoji to indicate the name of songs or shows. So you can see a lot of them. So in the beginning,
Hold on. Let me see this. What do you mean they're using emojis to indicate the name of songs or shows?
You can see right here. So for example, if you check on number 5, they use a lipstick and a wave and a girl to indicate a song of this, the name of these songs.
Okay.
So actually, isn't, for example, we just talk about any songs, and they use emoji to ask the viewers to participate into the show. They want them to guess, oh, just check what's this song gonna be? Like, do you know what's this name of the song? Would you know that?
It's really hard to guess.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
It would be really, really difficult, even for me. So it really struggled with me for a while. Do you want to like go through a little, like take a guess on a few of them?
Well, how about that one first? What song would lipstick, wave, girl? What would that be?
So we know that
I have no idea too. That's so hard.
The lipstick is in Chinese is 唇, right? The wave is water, so it's 水. And the last one actually is the girl put her hands on her face, so it's like, oh, I misunderstood that. So it's a 误会. So the name of the song is 春水雾. So that would be like so difficult even for Chinese people to participate in.
Okay. Do you know the song?
No.
No, I don't even know the song. I haven't heard that song before.
Okay.
I think that's interesting because these years we can always see these traditional media, also some traditional, Chinese government accounts, something like that. They started to use some new way to attract young people. I think that's interesting because they started to care more about, we call it 00后, people who were born after 2000.
So,
yeah.
The zeros people. I guess we could call them that.
Right.
Zeros people.
Yes.
I think there's one thing quite special in China is that actually in China we have a lot of like different festivals that they didn't have in the West. So for example, 20th of May, that seems like nothing special, but in Chinese, 20th of May, if you read them out loud, it would be like 520. So that sounds like I love you in Chinese.
Yeah.
So that is another like Valentine's Day in China.
Sure.
So sometimes,
so 520 sounds like 我爱你.
yeah.
So that's
Right.
yet another day that is kind of like Valentine's Day in China.
Yes.
Okay.
On that day, you can see a lot of research on like Tmall or Jingdong, like the girlfriend or boyfriend buying gift to each one. So that is like online Valentine's Day. So I think they go back to probably 2010 when the internet really get into Chinese people. So
Okay, so Lawrence, before we get to like talking about actual marketing things, what's the takeaway here? Are you saying that that men in China, if they have a girlfriend or they have a girl they want to impress, that they got to be ready to impress her or buy something for her on 3 different days in China that are kind of like Valentine's Day?
yes,
I think 3 is not enough. We have a lot of festivals. Some festival even has been created by Chinese people, like
Okay.
314其实也是。
yes, like 14th of March, like that indicate love from each other. So actually, we have quite a few like Valentine's Days in China, not the traditional one and a Western one. We even create a few like 20th of May, which I mentioned before, and as Nara just said, 14th of March is another Valentine's Day. So the girls are expected to receive a gift from their boyfriend on those like at least 4 Valentine's Days.
Right. All right. I don't know. I got away without doing that myself, although we usually did Valentine's Day and we did our own anniversary. So do you want to move on to the next thing about Valentine's Day?
Yes.
I think maybe we should change the order because we already talked about the gifts. So maybe I can share with you some data about the from JD and Suning.
Okay.
I think we should talk about this first, because
Sure.
that's also interesting trends. I think these holidays, these festivals, they are not okay. Girls will be crazy about these festivals, but those shop owners, they will also be crazy too, because it's a good time to sell a lot of products. And I also got a report from JD. They said that 1 week before the Qixi, Qixi is the Chinese Valentine's Day. Before that day, the number of search for gift, chocolate, for boyfriend, for girlfriend, these keywords on that platform increased by 280% compared to last Qixi Day. And also from Suning report, the number of search for girlfriend, this keyword on that platform is 7 times compared with the for boyfriend. I think that's a trend that you can see a lot of boys, they didn't prepare the gift early, so they just try to find something to buy 1 week before the day. Also, boys, they usually they must buy gifts for their girlfriends, but on the opposite, the girls, they don't buy a lot of gifts for their boyfriends.
Sure. Or maybe, I don't know, that kind of search, it makes me think that they don't know what to buy, right? They're looking for ideas rather than looking for something specific to buy.
Yeah, and I can see that you are searching for some gifts, and I want to say these gifts are horrible if you buy them to your wife or your girlfriend, because some of them are strange to Chinese girls. Usually,
which ones are horrible?
For example, that one, 1314,玫瑰花礼盒. Can you see that the right 1314, that one?
The flower with 1314.
Yeah, that one.
On the right hand side.
On the right of the Uniqlo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this one. I don't know what other girls will think about it, but for me, I don't know how to use it. It's nothing for me. I like lipsticks better.
Every girl likes lipsticks.
I don't know if every girl does, but I mean, as a guy, I think it's confusing as what kind of gifts to buy sometimes. And it's not like my wife and I are really into gifts that much, but I don't usually know what to buy because she is a pro at shopping. She's a pro at shopping on platforms like this in China, but she's also a pro at shopping in Canada and online and anywhere. So she knows exactly what she wants, and I can never find a better thing. So sometimes what I do is I try to buy her something that I know about that she doesn't, something that she hasn't experienced before, something maybe technology related sometimes, because I know that stuff better, right?
Yeah, I think maybe you are lucky because in China, girls usually want their boyfriends to guess what do they want. If they buy the wrong gifts, they will be angry about that.
Yeah, that's a trap. Yeah. Lawrence brought this up. This is some kind of a weird frog, some kind of a meme going on here. Why don't you tell us what it is?
Okay, so before these Chinese Valentine's days, actually this trend is really going on internet. So actually you can see this frog and this cuckoo. So the frog actually have a lot of words on the image. It says gugua gugua. It's really like the sound of the frog. And for the next picture, the cuckoo, you can see it also have a lot of words in there. It says bugu bugu. It's like the sound of the cuckoo. So the first image, the frog is sad, you're lonely, lonely, lonely. And for the cuckoo sounds like you're not lonely, you're not lonely. So this actually going on a lot on like Chinese internet. Even myself, I received a friend request. So this actually is going on like WeChat friends. So actually you can buy a mini service from your friends. So for example, if you pay 1 Chinese yuan, yeah, here's the video, yes.
You can keep going, Lawrence.
Okay, so actually, for example, today is Valentine's Day. I think Nara will be quite lonely today. So I book a service for Nara. So I would say, hey, can you please just make a sound and send image to Nara? And this third party will just accept this request and add Nara's WeChat. And once he add Nara's WeChat, he will say, I'm from your friends. I got an order from your friends. So then he will start to make a sound like gugua, gugua, and sending out the stickers and the images.
Okay. Why don't you just do it on your own?
That would be boring because you don't want people to think that actually you are sending out these stuffs. So if you find someone who are in third party, it would be quite fun.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
So actually, for the video you're sharing now is what happened in our company. So
this is
actually,
our group chat that I don't usually pay attention to yet.
Valentine's Day, on that day, we actually received a request from I don't know who ordered that because we have quite a few bachelors in our group chat.
Oh,
actually, we ordered that for our team members. We ordered 1 frog and 1 cuckoo, so they came together to our group and they talked to each other. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is a new thing this year, or have these been around before?
This year. That's totally new.
Yeah, I think this is totally new. I haven't seen that before. I think every year there is a new thing or new stuff going on in China. But for this frog, I think I have seen stickers like that like a few years ago. It's not very popular anymore, but it just came back again. So
yeah, I looked it up briefly because I thought that I had recognized this frog before, and it seems like it had a totally other meaning on internet outside of China, maybe Western countries or wherever, something to do with expressing a negative opinion. But I'm usually not. I'm definitely not tuned into all of the memes on the internet, especially not all of them in Chinese or English. So I'll rely on you guys to tell us that.
Yeah, I think the frog and the cuckoo, they mostly for single people. That's interesting. For example, in China, we also have the festival for those single people, like Double 11.
Yes,
Right.
as we said, that Chinese are very good at creating a
Yeah.
festivals, like 11th of November. That was meant to be a bachelor day, nothing special, but it was created then become a bachelor days because
Mm-hmm.
if you think
Yeah.
about digital one in Chinese is E, so it means you're always lonely. Like
Yeah.
you have 11 in there, so you're always 11. So you're
Right.
always lonely.
Okay. All right. So what do you think about the marketing side? Like how does this affect marketing for companies in China? All these, like this festival, but also the other ones.
My opinion is companies should not just focus on the, for example, the Qixi Day. They should not just focus on the couples. They should also consider some special point of view. For example, this single person, so they can do some promotion or relate to this group of people that will be. It may have some good good results of that.
Hold on. What are you saying? You're saying basically just that they should be ready to run promotions on these festivals, promotions that are related to couples.
Mm, actually, my opinion is usually in our mind, if we want to do the promotion, we usually focus on the target people. I mean, Valentine's Day we will focus on couples, and if Mother's Day we will focus on mothers. But
Yeah.
actually, sometimes when we do the promotion, we should try to consider another way. For example, if you want to do promotion on Mother's Day, maybe you can also consider those fathers. Maybe you say people are caring about mothers, but actually we have some fathers who are still like they try hard to make money, they try to do their best to take care of the baby. So that way, maybe you will be special. You will be outstanding of those
Okay.
promotion
Okay,
companies.
but we're talking about this Chinese Valentine's Day though. So you're saying there's other groups of people to target besides the boyfriends and girlfriends?
Mm, I'm not sure if I understand the question correct. I
Well, you were
mean,
giving an example about like on Mother's Day, you might not target the mothers, but you might target the fathers who would buy gifts for the mothers, right?
yeah,
But we're talking about Chinese Valentine's Day here. So
yeah.
like the obvious people to target would be the girlfriends and the boyfriends. Are
Mm-hmm.
you saying that there's other groups to target too?
Actually, just those
Yeah.
单身的人们.
Those bachelors.
Yes.
Oh, bachelors too. You think bachelors too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
For example,
Okay.
if the Chichi Frog, that if that was a promotion from one company, that would be super successful.
Okay. All right. So you're saying consider the effect that this holiday is having on everybody, and then come up with unique campaigns for any of them to see
Yes.
what it is you can sell to them. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Sure. Good idea.